Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As I mentioned in the previous video, I will be doing another video review for a coin that is about to break out, and that is Cardano. Alright, ADA. So I wanted to talk about Cardano, see how it's looking right now, and what are some potential on the upside, how are we trading it right now. Alright, before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video if you think this is helpful. If you learned something today, that will keep me motivated in doing this video for you every day. Alright, so please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing with your friends and family. Alright, so let's get started on Cardano. Alright, so we are looking at the daily chart on Cardano. So Cardano is one of the darling, if I will, for the cryptocurrency coins. It's a kind of it's a fork that came out of Ethereum. Technology. The guy who was a founder of Cardano, he used to work on an Ethereum coin. You can read more about on the fundamentals, but today in this video review, we were just going to talk about the technical analysis of Cardano. What are the potential, how is holding up in this market, what are some upside, what is some support levels. So basically getting you educated on the technical analysis on Cardano. Fundamentally, just to put it out there short, fundamentally this is a very good coin. It have been proven in the market. It's fairly new coin, but it's very much loved by the community out there. Crypto community out there is one of those coins. It's very much loved by people, and there are some really good people who are working on it. Very technically smart people who are working on the coin. All right. So Cardano initially, it had its original breakout, if you will, back in November. All right. So it broke out right around Thanksgiving time here in US. It broke out with a higher volume. If you see this volume, it was a great volume. Broke out with that. Since then, it consolidated. It came down a little bit in December. Consolidated, then it had another breakout right around mid-December. A lot of volume came in, try to make a room to our all-time high, then consolidation, then another push up. The volume did not pick up in this move up, which was kind of surprising to me, to be honest with you. Usually when we have the making of new highs and sustainable new highs, you want to see the volume stay pretty healthy. All right. Cardano, originally they have a lot of coins in circulation, so it's not one of those coins that have few million circulating supply. I think it's in billion. The circulating coin supply in Cardano is billion. So when you see the price for Cardano around 50 cents, that doesn't mean it's extremely cheap. I want to put it out there. It doesn't mean it's extremely cheap. It's just because there are so many coins out there, so many shares out there, that the value of the coin is quite low, just because there are plenty of coins out there. So in the market cap wise, it's in billions. It's not like one of those mid cap coin. It's pretty it have gone up pretty significantly, I would say, in last couple of months. I actually got into Cardano back in December around 45 cents, I believe, to be exact, and then I sold it off around 70 cents, if I'm not mistaken. I took the profit in Cardano. I took the profit around right before 90 cents. So it went to almost $1 or something. Let me just take a look at it here. Trading view. So this is another platform that I like to use. It gives me the price right on Cardano, not 1 hour. See if you can see that the 1 hour is nicely about to break out. So kind of want to look at this this breakout that's about to happen. It's trying to have this breakout. If you see this, it's trying to break it out of this pinch action, but it's getting sold off. So eventually, if the overall market condition supports it, it will break out of this pinch action. All right. The price, it was around the all-time high was, I believe it was more than $1. I'm pretty sure it was more than, yeah, it was around $40, $39, $40 mark. All right. So right now, coming back to the Bittrex number, the Bittrex data on Cardano. So it looks like it's in a nice falling wedge right now. There were like, you know, the good thing that I like to see in Cardano, that if you see it right here, let me zoom in. It tried to, like, you know, sell off on January 16th, January 17th, and it was keep on bouncing back from the support line, from the moving average, which is now one of the downward trend line that is also supporting. So it's keep on bouncing off from that. So those tails, those are a good indicator that, you know, the bear's trying to push it down, but the bear's trying to push it down, but the bulls are keep on coming in to the market and taking the price action higher. So all these tails, when you see multiple tails like this, those are good signs, because, like, especially on the downside, if you see those tails on the upside, on the uptrend, like I wouldn't be like too comfortable getting into it. But if I see this kind of tails on the downtrend, or like, you know, where you think there is a bottom is near, those are a good sign, and those are potential reversal signals for toward upside. Okay, so since then it's in this it's in this downtrend, intermediate downtrend right now, and it broke out today out of this downtrend, but I want to see higher volume. Okay, so if you see this volume for today, for January 24th, we broke out of this trend line. We are above the moving average, that we, like, you know, went below for one day, and we are right above it now, and there's another moving average that's coming up, and it's, like, you know, bouncing right off that. So for Cardano, in order to have the sustainable reversal, in order to have a sustainable breakout, we need to have a confirmation with a higher volume. Okay, higher volume will be the key indicator in order to have the sustainable reversal in Cardano. So I wanted to, like, you know, just want to keep it, it looks like it's breaking out, but it's not confirmed until we get a couple of more sticks on the upside with higher volume. Okay, it can easily come down if the overall market condition becomes bearish tomorrow, and, you know, there's a volume that picks up I can't even say it, pick up on the downside. All right, so we want to see a volume that is picking up on the upside in order to confirm this breakout toward a potential. The first target I'm seeing is around, let's bring it up in the dollar. It's going to be around 70 cents. Okay, it's going to be around 70 cents. That's going to be the first. Let me just draw this. Okay, around 70 cents, and then the second one that we are going to see is going to be at around 90 cents. So keep an eye on those targets. All right, for an intermediate target, it's around 72 cents. For a little bit extended target, is around 90 cents. Then I would say another area to keep an eye on is going to be between $1 and $1.10. all right, that's going to be another area. That's like one of those areas, like there had some price action. There was a lot of trading that was done around between $1 and $1.10. So you want to see those numbers. So why, when I talk about these numbers, think about it, right? You know, it's all these numbers are coming from human psychology. The charts are nothing more than human psychology. This chart pattern, there's every trade behind this candlestick, and behind every trade there are humans. All right, so just take an example for yourself. All right, let's say if you're interested in Cardano, right, just think about it. Just take a step back and think about it. You probably have a number in your head that, hey, Cardano, if it comes to 50 cents, I think it's a good buy to get it at 50 cents. You probably have that number in your head. You're probably thinking, hey, if Cardano comes to 70 cents, it's a good good target for me to buy it. Or if it comes to $1, hey, it might be a good time to sell it because, hey, I got in at 50 cents. Now it's a dollar. I made 100% on the coin and I want to sell some of that. So those numbers are very crucial, and those numbers are like, you know, just like you, a lot of like investor are looking at those numbers, like they also have those numbers in their head. So when majority of those investors have those kind of numbers in their head for like 50 cents, whether it is for 70 cents, 90 cents, or a dollar, that area in this chart becomes like a price, like a trading point, where the volume of trading is happening, where you are selling Cardano for something and someone is buying Cardano for something else. All right, so that trade is taking place at that level, and that is what exactly, you know, this price action that is telling you, this candlesticks is telling you. The support and resistance are nothing more than when a majority of the traders are agreeing to buy or sell certain assets, like a coin or any asset at certain price point. That's exactly what the support and resistance is. All right, so just trying to simplify. What I'm trying to do here is trying to simplify for investor, like a lot of new investors who are in the crypto market. They see these videos. I see some like crazy stupid videos on YouTube, and it makes me want to pull my hair. So like it's just like people are just throwing out information without doing their doing the research, without like doing any kind of like backing on it. Just because someone said it, they go out and like, you know, make their videos on it. And that's just, it's insane, like how little information you have for something that is so huge and so potentially going to turn into one of the best investment for our lifetime. Okay, so I want to share my knowledge with you. I hope you're absorbing as much you can. I'm trying to simplify this technical analysis to the users who are investing for first time in their lives. Okay, they never invested in a stock market, they never invested in any asset class. This is the first time they're doing investment. So I want to give them like information that you can absorb, actually, that is not like very complex, and they will like, you know, be like, oh, this is too complicated and no, I don't want to touch this. All right, so I want to simplify things for you guys who are new investors, who are interested in cryptocurrency trading, investing, and so forth. All right, so another key level that I really like, you know, I like Cardano right now is, if you see this, I drew this Fibonacci level from the initial spike up we had back in what was it? Why is it coming up? Initial spike up we had it back in December 16th, about a month ago, little over a month ago, and to the all-time high. And since then, the 50% retracement comes right around the level that we are keep on bouncing off from. All right, so that's really good news. When you have a price action that is bouncing right off the 50% retracement on Fibonacci, that is very positive. Let me tell you that's very positive. I really like this price action. I really like this coin fundamental, and I think when the overall market is going to turn, Cardano, keep your eye on Cardano. If you're holding on to, if you already have a position on it, congratulations, you know, stay with it. I think it's a good coin to hold on to it for 2018. It have a lot of room to grow. If you are getting right into it, I think this is still a good time to get on it. I think it might break out toward the upside fairly soon. If you're just getting started, I would start with a smaller position just in case if the overall market turns negative and the Cardano comes down 10%, I want you to like have a second position to have a Cardano entry at the down leg. So don't get greedy and, you know, go all in at this price action, because as I always tell in my video, never ever go all in. You will always be on the if you like, if you are a long-term investor, you will be always on the upper side if you buy in phase. All right, never go all in, buy in phases. All right, that will always get you a better price average. So yeah, that's pretty much for Cardano. So it's, as I said, it looks like it's about to break out, but we want to have a confirmation with a higher volume. That will be the key. We want to have this nice uptick on the volume that will confirm that this breakout right here is sustainable. I don't like seeing the false breakout, and the false breakout, like always, when you have low volume, you tend to see more false breakout than not. Looking at the smaller time frame for Cardano, again, as I said, it broke out, but the volume, it came out in the smaller time frame, but we want to see more, further volume, continuous volume that is going on the upside. So keep your eye on the Cardano if you're holding on to it. It's a good hold. It's a good hold. If you're new to it, then I would start a smaller position, and and test it out right now, because I think it's at a very key junction right now. This is not a financial advice, so please do your own due diligence if you're planning to start a new position in Cardano. I just want to give you the technical analysis behind the coin and my opinion on it. All right. If you are holding Cardano, please post a comment. I want to see what made you get into Cardano. What was your research behind it? How did you hear about it? And what is your price target? How long you're planning to keep it? And what are the upside potential? I really like to see those comments. That kind of gives me, how the other traders, how the other investor like you are thinking. What is their thinking pattern? What is the psychology behind holding Cardano and getting into Cardano investment? So please post a comment below, and I will talk to you soon. I hope this was helpful. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and keep me motivated in doing this video reviews for you. Thank you.